Hey guys, it's Abandon here, and as the title might imply, I'm doing a VOD review today of Kabuki. You're playing Symmetra. He's a mid-master Symmetra main, and I mean that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna be critiquing his gameplay to the best of my abilities, and trying not to move my mouse too excessively on the YouTube video. Though I'll probably be pausing quite a bit in between. Should raise the volume up a little bit first. There's one thing.
Would you probably just go left side, set up on point since we have the sim? Yes or no?
Yeah, so this guy calls us here, and nobody answers him. I know Kabuki has a mic, and he talks just looking at his little mic icon, but it looks like he didn't come up in the recording. But nobody answers him here, and it doesn't matter what answer you provide, but you should answer him just so your team goes to the same place. Doesn't really matter if one side's better or worse. You just want to make sure your team stays together and is somewhat coordinated, because you see your team just gets confused here.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, you're coming to point here. I don't like spreading the turrets out immediately there through their team.
It's all right.
Like that one right there, that's okay, but I'd probably put it lower so it's less right in the enemy sight line. This one's just bad. This one's going straight across the middle of the map at head level. People are just going to shoot this one straight out of the sky. And then the third one is also just straight across the map at head level, basically burning those turrets. And they might be distracting the enemy team for more, but those are an important resource. You're not going to have them off for another 30 seconds. And then the Doom here. First thing you're doing, your M1ing is squishy. I do this sometimes, but you really don't want to start with M1 unless you're specifically, this is going to be a drawn out fight and you need the charge. And you're just M1ing the Doomfist. That's not effective. You should be M2ing initially, because it has roughly double the starting DPS. So you just took way too long to kill the Doom there. Though it does mean you have charge for the Diva. So, somewhat debatably effective. But I'd prioritize killing a dangerous Doomfist. And there again, you're shooting the Lucio with M1 instead of M2ing. You should be using M2 there. This is a good turret spot, I like this. Though I don't like taking your time to destroy all these barriers, because your team's dying right now, and they're pushing you. But you're just burning the barriers. And then here you're jumping. Don't jump. Especially moving backwards, you're going to be slower, and you're jumping in predictable line. You're just really easy to shoot. You're gonna die no matter what, but some extra percent and some extra damage is always useful. And in general, jumping is just not a very effective way of strafing, and generally not the best habit. You want to avoid doing it too much. You want to avoid doing it too much. Makes you predictable to shoot at.
Doesn't matter if they can see us. We go left.
I nitpick the shooting that little choke there and turning. It makes you move a little bit slower, and you can potentially get headshot, and you're not really going to do anything with that. Once again, you're immediately just hurtling turrets everywhere. I don't think it's a terribly good decision. You can make better use of them. And then you're M1ing the Ana again. And M1ing the Lucio. I do approve of you going off the cliff there. When your team's calling for a reset, that's good. Not gonna stagger yourself anymore, though you were quite dead regardless.
Okay, we gotta wait for a sim. No, here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come.
And I don't like you walking in small room there when there's a new meter strike. You would probably die if he had wanted to land on you, but it sets you up so you could die potentially. This is a good wall. I like the wall. It's unfortunate your Genji died. Also a good time to end one here, that's good. You should, right now though, right when the Winston was firing, I think that would have been a good time to set down some turrets though. Turrets great against primarily Winston, slows him down, makes it a lot harder for him to make his ult impactful. And you're also starting the engagement on the Diva with a right click there.
Winston's also
yeah, right here, you can you shoot the Diva, but you're starting with the right click on a tank, which feels kind of weird. Might be a bit more of a nitpick there, but Yeah, there's all. I just immediately release your right click when you can start M1ing a diva. And I don't really have any issues with your positioning there. But you did have all 3 turrets off cooldown. Those could have been helping the fight.
Really tempted to play hit scan. We're just not even getting in there anymore. We'll go left side again. All the way left. We just go, no, just sit on point and make the Widow have to move around.
And this isn't really your fault per se, but your team's going to go left. The other teams notice you're going left, and they have a Lucio. They could definitely boop you here, and the Doom could boop.
Doom is low.
And this is kind of dodgy overall. These turns aren't bad, and neither is that right click into M1.
Okay, go goats.
We just go goats. We can do goats.
I got a big go goats call here.
I'll take tank, and I am going to Widow and take. Want to have.
Actually, what are they running here? Oh gosh.
This is gonna let our Symmetra.
Okay, this is good. If they didn't have a Lucio, I'd go into columns if you're gonna get flamed and just say you need a Lucio, because you can't. Running goats without a Lucio is really scuffed. I know some teams are gonna drop that. Your turrets actually ended up in decent places, like those. Although you could probably set them up slightly earlier. Like right now, you can put one here and put one here, and then send one to the back corner, right before the engagement starts. That way you're not wasting your actions, putting turrets up when during the fight.
Protect, pocket our Symmetra. Symmetra carries us here.
Nothing too wrong with that.
I'm already here. Don't worry about it.
This might be once again more of a nitpick, more of my playstyle, but I don't think these are good turrets. The reason why is you just won the fight you capped, and you're not going to be holding on point defending during the next fight. You're generally going to be holding doors, and even if you're not, you should be. This isn't like a point hold map. You want to move up, you want to hold at one of the 3 doors, and you have 3 turrets for it. If you're doing a simple 1 turret spread in each one, like your turrets aren't going to help you here at all. And you've just burnt their cooldown.
Oh, did that pin out? Oh, this game is so broken, it just knocks them all away.
I have trans on point.
Oh, those 2 aren't too bad.
Play together.
Definitely a fine time to wall there. Yo, you might have thought I had a TP up earlier, as soon as you start getting dived, as opposed to kinda wiggling around.
Hey, I stalled it a little bit there. Next time. We should definitely go top left.
This fight, we break the bubble and we go for shadow, okay? Don't get this place with the dinker.
Pretty fine, you almost got the junk there. I definitely want to TP your team. I normally want to TP your team here past the choke, especially against the junk, but it worked out fine. Well, fine-ish. What I was trying to express is like right here, you can TP over this way to the side without having to walk through this doorway, which is a huge kill zone. And I think that's actually what caused your team to get antied as well, so really want to try and TP past there.
Look for shadow.
What?
In fact, that might be a major thing with your gameplay so far. I haven't seen you really utilize a teleporter, and they're just trying to M1 squishies again, flat out. It's arguably viable there, but I honestly don't think you have the tracking to support it that well. You'd probably be trying to M2 there more. So you actually could have killed the junk people. Going for a telebomb there isn't a bad idea, but you're just teleporting to Winston Bubble, which is not really where you want to send it. Yeah, you're.
And is low up top.
I think I would have disengaged a little bit as soon as you got inside. You had the armor to keep you up, but like, you're right here. Just kind of emboing this diva, and there's a Winston on you for about 2.5 seconds, and you were just ignoring him. I would have dropped a TP or turned to shoot the Winston. Really don't want to leave Winston's uncontested there. I'm winning there when you already have charge, completely fine.
He's one, she's
A good decision trying to press the Ana.
Hey, don't feed, please don't feed, please don't.
Okay,
I'd say definitely if you can, try and practice your right clicks.
they're all top left. They're coming this way.
They just use bubble.
Right clicks are a really useful tool.
Monkey,
You'd probably try and
help her right, help her.
put more into trying to get good with them.
Lucio dead.
Though emboing the Doom there after the right click, that's fine. I think that's good. Trying to finish people off with left clicks, it's generally more consistent. It's just trying to 0 to death the squishy is generally a little suspect.
Help her right, help her right. Diva's behind us. Nice, kill her, kill her, kill her.
Don't kill her. Don't kill her.
They're already gonna be back, they're gonna be back, just kill her.
I do approve trying to put a tire up. Not a turret.
They're coming.
Trying to put TP down when there's a tire, that's good.
Right.
Also good to do when there's a Doom ult. You get engagement on the Doom. Once again, you should probably be putting a TP down when the monkey's on you. If you don't know it, a solo monkey won't kill you if you TP down immediately. Just with the time to kill.
Nice.
Okay, your video died there for a moment.
We did it. Wow. Well done.
But yeah, even if you can win the fight against the Winston, just having a panic option is a good thing. Is you're dropping like, what is it, half a second to guarantee you don't die? You can answer. And this, I think I actually mentioned on stream. And Kabuki here was
We let our sim set up, and then they can't.
talking about the posting this VOD, but I actually really don't like this map for Sim versus Goats. I don't know if the other team's running Goats. But the thing is, they can actually zone around the box, and that might be a playstyle thing for me. I think playing flank Sim on this map or something might be good. Just because Zarya can juggle her bubbles between the box here, and it's not really going to be an extended fight where Sim excels with the M1. That's maybe a bit more rambling on my part.
I'm going in.
This is a relatively fine turret spread. Like his video here died a little bit.
Fine
Hey,
hat.
Ryan, chill. Fuck it, alright? He's this way, kill him, kill him.
The engagement was pretty much fine on Ryan, but I think I'd want to flank him a little bit more here. Here's the video where the part where the video dies, but Ryan's relatively alone here, and you can go to the left pretty safely just to burn past his shield. You don't need to just sit on his shield the whole time. You can kill him a bit faster.
Play for point. Use my shield.
I think it's worth the danger.
Stand point. We can't. Don't need to push him right now. We can't. Nice. Good work.
I definitely do want to move up your 13 here. I think I'd want to do more than half or third charge orbs here. You're not charging long enough,
Ryan,
or at least those ones.
back up.
Whoa, we didn't have bubble. I'm sorry. Wasn't paying attention.
I'm full charge.
I definitely leave them a little bit longer. Yeah, like
Be
that.
back in a second here. Neither team has a rhyme. We're good.
Full charge orbs have better
Grab.
big potential in squishies.
Tell us.
Oh gosh, jumping against the Hanzo and not strafing much, a little bit sketch. I think chasing the Zarya and helping the break there is good, but the 2 charts isn't. Just because of how long the engagement time is, and you're trying to assist the break,
No!
you'd
I had
really be
shatter!
prioritizing speed there. But only send a single turret. Is that when it slow you down so much?
Keep stalling. Keep stalling. Keep stalling.
Fine, movement's really optimal. Those turrets suck.
Reset. Everyone out.
You can send turrets to the point there, but you'd want to shoot them higher up, not like at enemy's head level. Like, if you're gonna shoot them, send them up here. These are a lot harder for the other team to shoot, and I mean, you really don't even want to send them here. You're just burning your turrets out. But if you did, you'd want to send them up here or something. Just so they don't shoot them so easily, and the Rhine wouldn't be able to hit them. Just for general example, why higher turrets can be so good against main tanks. Yeah, those turrets are just a flat waste.
Make sure you keep your bubble for me when I go.
Looks like you're gonna regen them in time, but
Let's open
Okay,
this
let's
route.
go.
generally not a good habit.
Right side, right. Go right. Right.
Looks like you're going for a telebomb here.
Okay.
Um,
For this shield.
yeah. You probably could have done with doing that a little bit sooner.
To the right.
Right after your team engaged instead of waiting as long as you did. But generally fine execution. Leanna did walk away, but
Well done.
Alright, they have.
that's just kind of how those things roll.
Yep. I'm gonna get an early fire strike if I can.
I don't think I'd want to do such early darts there, because enemy team's not gonna be forced to rush point, and you're really not gonna engage in that position. So those turrets are just gonna get broken. I'd put them on point again, or maybe put some of them where you are. Like these, yeah, those turrets are just gonna get smashed.
Oh no.
And your Ryan actually tried to engage, but that's not what happened. Oh, you did actually TP the grab, which is really impressive for what it's worth. That's quite difficult to try. You're walking straight lines and jumping. That's bad movement. I'm surprised that Hanzo didn't headshot you. Like, he didn't even need to lead for that. The right clicking all the deep mech stacking is good. It's very optimal. So, what do I have to say? Probably stop trying to left click from squishies from full health so often. Practice your right clicks. Or try to decide on when to use your turrets better there. And that'll be about it, really. I'd say definitely take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm fairly biased towards my own playstyle, and I'm not a perfect player. But yeah, that's it, boys.